Y'all gonna gas me tonight. I love it. Now, this is my second HBO special. We out here, baby. So it looks like COVID is over. Is that what's going on? Is COVID over? Either it's over, or we just treating it like it's the 24th season of Grey's Anatomy. We're like, this joint's still popping? I guess, I don't know. You must have a good job. She said, I don't care what the mask mandate is, but I have my mask on. That woman has health insurance she cares about. The rest of y'all just risking it all, raw dog in the air. She is like, no. They told me I can't work from home no more. There was a lot of learning and unlearning for me in the pandemic. Y'all? I learned that I had no hobbies. Because that was the thing. In the pandemic, everybody was baking bread for no reason. Just the yeast industry was on and popping. Just Y'all was coloring with your big age, buying 5 packs of coloring books from Amazon, 200 packs of crayons. There are not that many colors. What is seal brown, huh? Are we talking the animal or the singer? Which one? I was hating, though, because I ain't had no hobbies. I can't figure I'm a child of immigrants. My only hobbies growing up were just wash dishes, clean my room, and serve my elders. My hobbies were chores, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. My inner child was struggling. So I went to my therapist. I was like, yo, I'm really struggling. She was like, okay, let's just go deeper. All right, what do you do for fun? It's like, I work. She was like, no, let's like really unpack it. What brings you joy? Nigga, not being broke. Having enough money to afford your services. What? Don't your checks clear? I started a new form of therapy in the pandemic, EMDR. Yes. Okay, my nervous system. The rest of these hoes just out here talking. They're like, what is that? Is that a new thing? Is that, no, EMDR. Because talk therapy, y'all are so smart. I smell the degrees in this room. Y'all are brilliant. Y'all the main ones that show up to talk therapy day one with a PowerPoint presentation. Like, all right, doc, here are my triggers and my traumas. Started when I was 6. Matter of fact, I blame my dad. Why am I here? I'm Gucci. What are your issues, doc? Let me help you out. But EMDR shuts all that down. It takes away the logic and it deals with your nervous system.
In EMDR, we help to free the nervous system of past messaging that keeps us in trauma. Continue tapping and tell me what image comes to mind when you think of the word fear.
Me in the Chipotle line and not having enough money to add guac.
Okay, that sounds like a fear of lack. Where do you feel that in your body?
Oh, my left leg is like throbbing.
Okay, open your eyes and tell me what else you noticed while you were in the line.
I was starting to feel a little, like, inadequate.
Let's see if we can learn a little bit more about that pain point.
When I was 8, I spent days making this Mother's Day gift, but then my brother just laughed at me. So I guess from that point, I decided that in order to be accepted, I just always had to do better.
Is that a vow you believe an 8-year-old could even sustain?
A Nigerian one, yep.
Yes. Yours are a very resilient people.
You say that like it's a good thing, but it sounds like a bad thing.
Do you see that from a very early age, you adopted a habit of performative love?
How else was I supposed to be loved if I wasn't working for it?
Okay, let me ask. When was the last time you truly believed you were enough?
Because the body don't lie. Your trauma's trapped in your body. So fellas, when you be like, man, I don't even care about them, fam. I don't even care. You care so much. You care so much. All that trauma, it's in your throat. It's in your throat. You have no range of motion, just none. It's just, I don't even care. It's right here. It's just right, release it. And ladies, we do it too. We do it when I will never cry for him. He will never see these tears. No, I'm not going to cry. Let it out. Let it out. It's in your tummy. That's just all trapped in your tummy. It was wild. It was wild. My roommate Esther discovered that she had hobbies in the pandemic. Now I got to break it down. Me and Esther have lived together since 2013. a long time. I'm talking like struggle years, okay? It's pre-insecure, baby, okay? This is when we was, splitting salads that didn't have no protein. So it was just lettuce, y'all. So she was an aspiring writer, and obviously I was an aspiring entertainer. And when we met, how we became roommates, it was by accident, right? Because one day she was like, oh, I gotta go find a hostel to stay at. And I was like, girl, you don't have to live like this. Because she said hostel, I heard brothel. Okay? I was like, you don't have to sell your body for scripts. You don't have to. So in 2019, I bought my house, and I was like, Esther, you coming with, because property tax is real. It's real. It'll get you. And in the pandemic, Esther discovered that her hobby was cooking. And I said, let the Lord use you. Won't he do it? Okay, because pre-pandemic, we was on that LA diet, that kale, quinoa, and kombucha. Y'all know what it is. Pandemic hit, she was like, all right, so I'm thinking of making a lobster tail, but I want to do like a special jerk seasoning, and I want to make like a bread pudding with rum. I said, you know what? You've been working hard. Mortgage is on me this month, okay? I got us. 3 months in, this hoe stopped cooking because she discovered she got another hobby. She started hiking. And I was like, no. You sold me on a dream, okay? Black, no trade backs. Go ahead, you owe me some back rent. Stop this. But I had to find my hobby. I had to find it because I felt left out. I was like, yo, my inner child is jacked up. I felt left out, so I discovered tennis. I know I said that very Christopher Columbus-like. I didn't discover it. It was always around. But I found it for myself, and I was gassed, okay? I went and bought Serena shoes. I don't know what I thought it was gonna do for me, but I was like, why not? Bought the shoes, got a racket. Did you know you had to string your own racket? Like if it's because y'all are not professionals. That's what happens, okay? I had to get my racket strung. I was ready. I got a 10-week training session with a private coach. I was ready. Week 3, a hoe gets sciatica. Do you know what sciatica is? It is the most excruciating pain that you will ever experience. It was so bad, like for the first time in my life, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I consider it cocaine. I don't even know if it's a remedy, but I was willing to try. It's what I'm like, I don't know. How did we get here? And the worst part about pain is that it knows when you're trying to get rid of it. Pain, it's smart, because you wake up in the morning, you're like, I can't move. Can someone please just help me? Like, open the door. But the minute your car pulls into that hospital parking lot, just the minute it just... Pain be like, oh, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? You see where she at? You see, was that Cedar-Sinai? Is that Cedar-Sinai? No. Chill, everybody, chill, relax. All of a sudden, you're like, hold on, what the... No, keep that same pain energy. Keep that same pain energy, fam. You get to the doctor's office, you real mad because they give you, on a scale of 1 to 10, you're like, it was a 10, fam. Could you just like push me? No, if you push me, it'll reactivate. No, So he's like, so what you're saying is that the pain comes and goes. I'm like, no, it only goes when I come here. Stupid. So I had to find another hobby. Started home renovations. But yeah. Put a gym in my house. Not for me. Oh my God, no. No. It was gonna be my nigga magnet. I had a plan. I had a heavy bag, a speed bag. I have never done this. Blah. But it's all in there because, you know, the pandemic dudes was losing their minds. When the gyms closed down, they were just gaining weight and growing beards that didn't connect. It was weird.